Here I'm having my son juice my lemons, and he's gonna juice all the lemons. It's gonna come up to about 32 ounces of juice. And here I am weighing out 16 ounces that will go into my gallon. And then here's my maple syrup, which is 8 ounces with my cayenne pepper. I mix that. And then once I mix it completely, I will be adding that into my water that I've already added the lemon juice in. And so now I'm adding the maple syrup and the cayenne mixture into my jug. And now it's shake it up time and get it mixed. And here's my evening tea that I have in the evening. And this is my weigh in, and this is where I'm at. Hey, so I'm back with my video for day number 2 for you. In this video, I'm going to go over a few things, um, some mistakes you need to avoid when doing the MasterCleanse that I noticed, and it's very helpful. Hopefully, it'll be very helpful for you. It's helpful for me. Um, in this video, I'm gonna insert a clip of my son making juicing the lemons for me, and then I'll show you how I make my gallon of lemonade so I can have plenty to drink. And then my little tea that I drink as well. The only thing that I didn't insert in here in the video will be um, the saltwater flush, which is very important. You do it in the mornings when you get up before you even drink any lemonade at all. Okay. And I didn't film that. That's the hardest part for me, to be honest, because every time I go ahead and drink it, it's like I'm gonna throw up. But I managed to hold it down, and then it's not too long that it comes right back out anyway. So you'll see that in this video, and also you'll see what my weight is on this particular day for the Master Cleanse. So question or issue number one, um, you don't want to. The first mistake is that you don't want to skip any of the elimination steps, um, because if you do, they can make you feel sick and sluggish. So what's happening is that um, your body is pushing out old toxins and old waste, old trash during the cleanse. And if you don't drink enough lemonade or water or do the salt water flush, what can happen is the toxins can stay in your system instead of being eliminated, okay, or coming out. And this can make you feel tired, achy, nauseous. You can still have cravings, um, so it can make you quit sooner too. So that's one thing. And it's also important. Another reason why it's important not to have any other thing too during the cleanse, like a soup or something like that, because even broth or something like that. I mean, you do you, okay? But if you have a broth or something like that, you're gonna continue to have food cravings because you'll be putting in food. And throughout the cleanse, you're gonna crave food when normally the cleanse really gets rid of that, so you won't crave foods or anything other than what you're doing, because your body is basically cleansing itself, um, resetting itself, it's purifying itself, and so it can't purify itself if you're putting other things in your body other than the lemonade that's in the protocol. Okay. Um, and something else you need to think about too is how you can tell the difference between detox symptoms and real hunger. Now, there are a ton of detox symptoms and they differ for each person. Um, so, you're gonna have headaches, you're gonna feel tired, um, You might feel bored. There may be some emotional um, cleansing that is happening. You're gonna get a white tongue. There's things that are gonna start happening physically. Things will happen emotionally, mentally. Um, so you don't want to confuse your detox symptoms for something that's gonna drive you to want to quit. Okay, you gotta understand that these are normal detox symptoms caused by your body adjusting to the cleanse. Okay, and understand that real hunger is way deeper than feeling hungry. Okay, it's deep and it's persistent. Okay, and a different level. So if you feel weak or dizzy, which is normal initially, okay, initially on the cleanse, understand that it's just likely detox symptoms and you're not really hungry. Usually, these symptoms will pass after your morning elimination. All right. And that moves us on to the eating and the drinking outside of the cleanse that ruins your progress. Um, so even something like a small cheat, like I was saying, which I did before, so don't get it twisted. So I know it's a no, it's a no. It's gonna set you back. Something small like soup or orange or anything, like anything small, um, it's gonna mess with your digestion. After you've been doing it for a little bit, it's gonna restart you having cravings. It's gonna slow down your detoxification, and so you're gonna basically have to restart again. Okay, and so that's not what you want. You want to try to, if you can, be steady and push forward. So that's what you want to do. The lemonade is designed to give you all the nutrients you need. So adding any kind of outside food disrupts that process. Okay. If you keep feeling hungry, it's usually because you haven't drank enough um, lemonade throughout the day. So just drink more lemonade, drink more water. All right. And usually, what I that's why I make a gallon at a time. I don't do a cup at a time because that's gonna be insufficient for me. My body is accustomed to drinking a lot of water, even when I'm not doing a lemonade cleanse. I drink a ton of water, so that's why I have to have a gallon. I make a gallon for myself because anytime any inkling of I might be hungry hits, I'm pouring me something. I'm having it. I'm pouring it up. You hear me? And I need to have it ready at all times. Now, you can drink it different ways. You can do it warm, but not too warm. You don't want to kill the benefits of the enzymes from the lemon and whatnot. But you can warm it, you can freeze it. It can be room temperature. It can be regular, out the refrigerator or whatever. Switch it up. You can make you a little slushy from it if you want a little snack. Switch up how you consume it, but it needs to be just the lemonade itself. Okay. Um, and finally, um, the key to making it through the hardest days, which I find the first 4 days is the hardest for me or has been the hardest for me. Um, it really depends on your body, but for me, I find that the first 4 days is the hardest because um, my body is trying to adjust, right, to burning store energy, if that makes sense, instead of having constant food intake. So all the stored energy that I already have, i.e. fat, my body's trying to adjust to burning it instead of the food intake. So my body is changing over into a fat burning mode. Okay. So in that time, you gotta hang in there. Okay. And so the key you want to do is basically drink enough lemonade, drink enough water so you don't feel weak. You want to recognize your detox symptoms and remind yourself that it will pass and it will. Keep your mindset strong because that is key right there. When I'm telling you, before I even prepare to do the master cleanse, if my mind ain't right, I'm not starting it. My mind got to be right. Your mind got to be together. You got to be determined, and you got to set your mind straight. If your mind ain't in it, if your mindset ain't straight, don't even attempt, because it's just the mindset is everything. Okay, you can't let boredom or your emotions make you quit. So your eating emotions, if you're an eater, when you get emotional, your mindset got to be on point. Okay, focus on your end goal. Okay, and stay focused on that, and hang in there. So I would say by the end of the week, by the seventh day, some people it's fifth day. For me, it's gonna be by the seventh day. By the seventh day, I start feeling more energized, like clear headed. You know, um, processes start. I start noticing big changes, big differences. Okay, and it just gets better day after day after day. So that's what I wanted to share with you all on this video. And I think I'm gonna start putting some shorts up just for my weigh-ins, and like little tea drinking sessions or something like that, because I don't need to have a huge video every time I do a weigh-in, because I'm gonna weigh in every day. It's just how I gotta keep track of things and get things done for myself. So I'll put that up for myself and get going on that. Y'all have a good one. If you have any questions for me, drop them in the comments or drop me an email. It's in the description, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, comment and subscribe too.